Last level before the wall. Fresno can get him. Okay, easy. And blast him.
Lock on. Fire! 敵撃退し
Okay, 139. I have a feeling I'd want to do something like this.
行動開始だ
I'm gonna have to try to ignore the purge if possible. This should help with that. Oh my god. Jeez. Now, is it possible to live this? I could do some algo tuning. I think I'm gonna battery jump to try to cancel the Twitter spell. I think the frizzling is fine. It's just mainly can I survive this? Oh my god, that's so much damage. Okay, that's one done. I got enough time for that landmark. I think I actually got it. Wait, I did it with 2 cards. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. One more auto? That was clean. I did not expect this to go so well. Now this one I definitely cannot pass. There's no way. Like no shot I can do these 2 cards, right? Yeah, without that regen, Lamb is also not going to be very useful. I don't think it's working. Yeah. Maybe later. Yeah, maybe later. Okay, I don't wanna do anything. Yeah, no shot at 3-star Jin can heal through this. Okay, this is a challenge for later. Nice. Where's me? Oh, slowly dropping. I picked the longest name. I'll join them up there soon. I should get this one. The rest of them I actually don't think I care about. I should probably do some of these dark realm stuff. I can probably clear all of this. Debating between whether I do Abrams chains or do other content. Too much HP. Could just upgrade a random overflow 2-piece. Whoa, that's a lot of reflection pieces. Maybe I should upgrade someone's? I think I just want... I want 2 defense or 2 defense percents. And just 1 HP. Probably? I should definitely upgrade these because I have so many. Gonna use some of this. Nothing. What? Something. I do 1 more 5. Upgrade the other one. This one seems a little unlucky. Oh? That's something. I'll stick with this one. Can I clean up the old inventory a bit? Go to alpha farming. Jen, I can't. I shouldn't touch these. At least not for a little. Iteration? Maybe? Wow. Unfortunately, I can't reuse this, I think. Yeah, I don't think I can. This could be a Satsugago, but nah. I'm just gonna try to improve a little bit, because I just realized something I could be doing. It's finishing the mag event. I really should use these 70 reconfigs. I think I'll use them here. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. What? You're looking for skill haste and hash rate. I was wondering, is it better to just have double cooldown reduction? Whoa. Ah,
太陽が西に傾いてからというもの、観測設備のスクリーンがずっと点滅してて。
yeah, I'll put this here, but she's higher on the list.
力が足りなければ誰も守れません。力が足りなければ誰も守れません。
Let's give you... I misclicked again. I was gonna say 3 SMV haste, but... well, she doesn't have any. Okay, I'll stop for now. Actually, don't I have boxes? Oh no, right, I used them on Jin. Okay, we don't need a lot of stack and limit values, so I think I might as well use these on stack. Yeah, I have enough reflect and I have enough limit value. Worth a shot. So... I forgot who was upgrading. should totally use resolve. I should have used resolve in 140. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I'm trying to think if there's anyone who would use exploit on. I think I would only use exploit haste on Fresno. Actually have these. I'm just double checking. Nobody would use this. I don't plan on using Emotep. I'm not using Banksy. Yeah, nobody's using this. Okay. Oh, goodbye, sweet exploit. Oh, there is really nothing better than this. I guess this one. Am I using this for anything? Actually, I mean, I could use reset. I could use reset for the end, but that's kind of boring. Okay, if I wanted to beat this as fast as possible, I could use something like Jin. Or there's also the white revival roll in Project Neural Cloud. I could do no. Could I? I was gonna say Angela Risai, but Angela Risai I don't think has enough damage. But if I were to use a specialist, it would probably be reset. I can also build Soul. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I don't have room for the stuff I had planned. Thing is, I would have to lab out Soul. I would have to figure out what should I... Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna use exploit for the haste. Wait, actually... Oh, hold on a paradigm on her anymore. We're using this exploit 2 and exploit 1. That's pretty good, but I need upgrades. I need perfect. It's bad luck running dry. always use my 70 reconfigs on those. I mean, at this point, to optimize, I would have to figure out skill cycles. Considering Fresnel's cast animation is so fast, I feel like skill haste is probably better. I mean, I remember doing the math, but still, even I'm starting to doubt myself. Do I keep that? I'll work on the other one. Is it the same exact role? How? I don't even know if I want this. I mean, considering my circumstances, it's probably better than whatever I have, but let's see. The subs aren't even that great. I'm pretty sure this is baiting me. In fact, out of spite, I'm gonna reroll. I'm pretty sure it's just a massive pool of different combinations. Holy crap, I'm keeping that. Wow. Please tell me someone can use this. That's so crazy. It would have to be like Boney or something. But she would prefer... No way. It's actually baiting me so hard. I want to keep this, but I know it's really bad. Look at this other one. I swear the luck on these things is either dropped or I'm just getting really unlucky. think I'd rather just use the paradigm. I did all this for nothing. I didn't really know how to use this. Crit damage. Haste. Delta. No. No, right? The more I think about it, the more I think I'm gaslighting myself to thinking that this is actually useful. No. I don't even plan on using this on. You guys know, was it? Yes, I'll use it on Festa. I don't need healing efficiency. That'll do, I think. I'll have a Delta 1 and 2. Yeah, the 1x1 feels luckier somehow. Maybe not. Maybe yes? That is supposed to be a 2% chance. So, thank you, game. Wow! Okay, I'll say thank you again every time now. Honestly, I think I would rather have Opera Pen. The crits don't really matter anyways. Now let's talk about challenge stage. Oh no, thank you. Jeez. I should treat Max better sometime. The main problem is Jin surviving. Coordinated crit is still good. They're all good options. I love structural. So we could choose. I think it's overdrive preset for Fresno. Okay, hello. Yeah, this is a shopping area. I don't remember if Demiurge... I think this set is really bad against Demiurge. I think it's worth worth rerolling. This substance reversal. Oh, I remember this. I put lamb on the top. I missed. Okay, second thought, that's funny. Okay, looking at her auto attack pattern, at least on her attack speed style, I would greatly prefer this. Oh wait, no, I've overread this one. I'm thinking about functions, because the final goal of this account is Black Hole. Oh, she is spamming my skills. Well, that went well. Not bad. So wait. Get the bounce back. Uh-oh. Huh. What do we for Columbus outfit? I think we should be fine. Use less time. You lamb a single target significantly better. Overcome this outburst. Why is she healing so much? That hits me. Actually, not the worst.
フル出力でいくわよ。
Can't dodge your auto attack, can I? I can't see it. Holy shit. Oh my god. You're right.
敵撃退しました。
An upgrade? Fine. Wait, this sucks. I don't know if that healing is very good. Yeah, I'll pass up the healing for extra kilo damage. Do I want inspirational shot? Hash rate 40, 100%. It's also auto crit. Not that useful. What do I care about Yanni?
目的地へ向かいます。
With a vengeance. Oh, it's going too smoothly. Clear? That wasn't so tough.
撃退しました。
We got the Aberrant Chain event. I'll just have some tea while I watch. Oh, the structure tiles are here. Okay, tree, currency. Okay, so it sounds like I should check these out first. Starts at stage 2, ends at stage 12. I think I'm gonna allow Sock. I'm not gonna use her anyways. Likely. Oh, that's a lot of neural kits. It's really good. Oh, I should have gone this sooner. Oh, I need this ASAP. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna go rush the combat thing, and then I'm gonna catch up with the story.
ジンがお使いいたします。
目的地へと向かいます。目的地へと向かいます。任務達成。
Wait, this stage looks so easy. Okay, I'm just gonna auto battle.
探索開
I'll
始。
take this time to go, I don't know, do something.
暗闇を駆逐して
Yeah,
あげる。
back. I turned on my monitor. Why? I thought it was my mic and so
任務達成。目的地へと向かいます。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。行動開始だ。任務達成。行動開始だ。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。探索。任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
Hello. Oasis is having a lunch? Lunch? In quotation marks. I'll just be auto or playing through this while I go eat, so. Hi, Twix! You made it just in time for me to be right back.
認めてくれてありがとう教授。
出撃です。
やっぱりできたじゃないか。
What are these options? Wait, I'm taking a picture of this. This is so funny.
Nezumi 認めてくれてありがとう教授。やっぱりできたじゃないか。認めてくれてありがとう教授。
皆さんと最後まで歩むことが。
やっぱりできたじゃないか。認めてくれてありがとう教授。
お？これでも教授には見つかっちゃうのか。気配を隠しきれてなかったみたいだね。
Fun fact, she's the same voice as Fern. Also, I didn't finish my lunch. I'm eating it. They're salmon rice balls.
「前方に敵を発見しました。よっしゃー、燃えてきたー。イエーイ。イージスの盾起動。
I've already seen the tutorial, by the way.
前方に敵を発見しました。ここまで。申し訳ありません、ペルシカ博士。よっしゃー、燃えてきたー。ターゲットロックオン。神経ネットワーク増幅開始。よかった、皆さんご無事ですね。イージスの壁起動。脅威駆逐完了。ガラスレンズの調整完了。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。戦闘終了。前方に敵を発見しました。ここまで。敵軍殲滅。ガラスレンズの調整完了。申し訳ありません、ペルシカ博士。任務達成。よかった、皆さんご無事ですね。
陣羅をお使いいたします。陣羅をお使いいたします。これより人生の調合を。これより人生の調合を。
目的地へと向かいます。目的地へと向かいます。みんなが努力した結果です。 待しました。ガラスレンズの装備、みんなが努力した結果です。
I was feeling.
目的地に向かいます。
So I had imagined the start of this event is probably gonna be pretty
撃退
easy.
しました。目的地に向かいます。みんなが努力した結果です。
This doesn't seem terribly hard.
敵撃退しました。
これより
Oh well.
みんなが努力した結果です。
After this, I'll start reading. Pretty sure I can just beat this.
これより人生の障害
ロックオンファイヤ
Yeah.
敵撃退しました。みんなが努力した結果です。
Wait, am I being played somewhere? I need to stop at some point to go back to doing work, but I'll do some story reading. So do I use... At least don't give me any rewards. I'm not rolling for it. Ascension Sector, outskirts. Sudden streaks of fire illuminate the once dim and unilluminated borders. Massive irregular agents detected. Location and numbers established from the initial contact. Wide area cleansing required. Oh my. As your carver, she figures power from the Sanctifier's veritable rain of fire. What's all this? Oz never told us that the Sanctifiers here would open up the normal agents. No time to be sighing, Lazy. Should leave this place. What do you mean leave? Without us, there's no chance the agents will get out of here alive. To any other time, I agree. Our current mission is to find the administrator. Have you forgotten Arcadia's principles? Girl, what are you wearing? I mean, it's AA12. So yeah, it's not that the entropy limiter in him for long. Don't go on and bust it up again by arguing over this. Considering that these are the results of the source code you two got from Copley, it's a bit unseemly that I would have to step in here. favor of helping out here as well. You too, Lind. Alexis' skull's tougher than a jawbreaker. I'm changing her mind. Alright, hey, you over there. How many of you got left? Whoa. They look cool and very thick. The situation isn't clear. Number of remaining signals after bombardment, 6. Those kinda look like the Victor. Tell me about the topography around here. Understood. So I quickly analyze the area. We can draw the Sanctifier's attention, we should build him a breakthrough here. We can serve as bait. No, you're already injured. That is precisely why you're the most fitting to expand in such a matter. Who the hell does it like... You guys really don't care for yourself enough. Come on, let me. I'm counting on you, Lenny. Be careful. A little less than a minute later. Target confirmed to be within area. Beginning search. Abnormal occurrence spotted. Entering all... The ear-splitting alarm was immediately silenced by Lynn, leaping out from behind the ruins. A clean blow, shattering the Sanctifier's outer shell into splinters. Ah, disgusting. Lynn shook off a few drops of machine oil from their arm, looking towards the now-gathering Sanctifiers. Good, I took the bait. I'm moving. Lacey, be prepared. Roger? After asserting the Sanctifier's position, Sawyer raised his head. He's submerging below the ground. Unforeseen casualty. With a tremendous roar, Sawyer emerged from the ground behind the Sanctifier, glittering spear and on better than its rose body. The other Sanctifiers trained their sights on Sawyer, only to find that he was enveloped in a blinding golden light. Lord! A beam of light emitting from somewhere linked itself to Sawyer, cutting clean through the Sanctifier's lieutenant's head. With a rippling crack sound, the Sanctifiers in charge of fire and command fell to the floor. Sawyer's wounds, too, were closed by that beam. Good timing, DeLacy. Sawyer sunk back into the ground, immediately reappearing at another location. That beam of ever so closely following movements, sweeping away enemies in his path. Sawyer's spear stands in his hands, seeking enemies out. Target reacquiring. Enemy approach detected. Melee mode initiated. Program 2 activated. The agents waved their arms, black metal frames emerging from the underside of the palms, forming into weapons. They cleaved apart the Sanctifiers in front of them. The Sanctifier further back already chained its sights on Lynn, who was looking in a whole other direction. Lynn! Incoming! She subconsciously raised her arms as some sort of defense. The agent dashed forth, shooting Lynn behind their own body. What are you doing? Sawyer adjusted his arm, putting a hole for the Sanctifier before its barrel spewed fire. He turned to Lynn, who was yet to come to her senses. It's not your first time out. Don't look at the enemies in front of your comrades. Stop slacking and pay attention to your surroundings. Snacking? That guy next to you alright? Shouldn't be any major issues. We're not done yet, Sue. Lynn, focus on cleaning its enemies out. After about a dozen minutes, the dolls and agents were wiped out the Sanctifiers intruding the sector. I'm gonna get started. Tell me if you feel any pain. Pain? Well, we're here. Answer a few questions of mine. How do these incursions always happen? There's 5 or 6 small incursions every month, so far determined to be a show of force. Ever since Ascension Sector was determined as a gathering place for regular agents, the Sanctifier's main forces have always stationed themselves on a blockade around the sector's borders. We don't have much time. We'll move after we fix this agent up. Sir, your impressionization has been suppressed. If we keep hurrying... I know my current circumstance well. I have no intent of standing still within the Sanctifier's range. This again, Sawyer. Well, I must agree with you. He did not respond, his gaze darted between the For now, calm, battlefield, and Delacey, apprehension running between his nerves. Are you done, Delacey? Let's move as soon as possible. We have no idea when the next attack might come. Oh, just a moment. Your arm is almost entirely separate from the rest of her. I've got to be careful, it'll hurt like hell for her. Judging by her expression, maybe the pain module's not on. The agent absently stared at her severed arm, not making a single sound. Speaking from experience here, that sometimes if it really hurts, you don't make a sound. That's why he's got a point. Bleh. It's so off-putting. Talking all prim and proper like this. Let me take a look just in case. Lacey found a part in the agent's body, plugging her tail in. Huh. Why is it like this? What is it? Have you found a problem? The code block for her pain module doesn't seem to be connected with the rest of her body. Not just the pain module. The arm too. Hold on. Her entire body is made of melted spare parts? Don't say such pleasant things. Seriously, so many bits of her have been switched in and out. Boss said something about this, right? It's the sector that makes all those prosthetics. Wouldn't it make sense for them to be collaborated together from bits and pieces? Never would have thought this technology would be used here. I'm not familiar with the compassion of these prosthetics, but I don't have the necessary materials for repair. I'm at a loss here. Now let's proceed to the admin center. The admin always has a plan. But Lizzie stared at the agent's severed limb, worry in her eyes. I can continue moving. Alright, then let's move fast then. Okay, you go first, I'll cover the rear. I'll come with you. You're so proactive today. Remember yourself linking up with reality again? You don't understand. Those sanctifiers, when they come in drones, it's a sight to behold. Seeing the severe expression on Lynn's face, Swire inquired no further and went with her the rear of the convoy, protected the rugged procession, its journey toward the faraway sector. Oh. Oops. Salmon rice balls. Nice. They're advertising it on the bottom. I'm gonna upgrade that, but I also need to upgrade Saul. Okay, at the moment, Yanni's gonna be more useful, so this is immediately better. I think fragment search wise. I think it's Jian Soul Panacea? Maybe. Wait, I got a bunch of mirror kits, right?
どうだい教授さん、何か買ってかないかい？リコにはもう支払い通知が聞こえてるよ。チャリーってやつ。
Yeah, I actually think for vulnerability check, I do Yanni, and the instant I finish Yanni's stuff, I start using these on superior breakthrough widgets. And for this, I need all the fragments I can get. I think I would want Jin's fragments now. I think I can neural expand the next exception protocol. I actually have something I need to do like right now. That's so cute. I'm glad he pinked it. Wait, it's June next month. Yeah, even this... It's a Nazrim Fuma. It looks really cute too. I haven't seen her one, but I've been wanting. It looks super adorable. Oh. You know what? I want to try this. I'll just do this just so I can... These look pretty simple. It is the weekend, so I'll be burning a lot of weekend... What's it called? Actually, I should probably use all my keycards on a weekday. I would assume Sunday, because I need a ton of stack. And there's a chance I might actually use Max. I don't think it's a high chance, but it's a decent chance. Because she's not bad. Also, Lover's Max looks really funny. But even as a baseline, I need Fresno and Soul to have stack. So I think I would put it all on Monday. Now for this challenge stage. This one. I think I want the trading area. Herb tiles and land name a better duo. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want the conflict zone. Huh. I think I'm a little overcute. should have taken the health one. That's fine.
目的地へと向かいます。みんなが努力した結果です。
Discard? Okay, we win.
ガラスレンズの調整完了。敵撃退しました。
Not that it matters, but I missed a healing function. Oh well. Do them, cause why not?
探索開始。
Wow!
みんなが努力した結果です。敵撃退しました。
You like that, I guess.
これより人生の情報
みんなが努力した結果です。
Oops, I should read those.
これより人生の情報
I'm not getting one shot anymore.
敵撃退しました。
So that's fine, they died in 2 hits now. So many coins. I don't need that.
探索開始。 みんなが努力した結果です。
Eh,
目的地へと向かいます。 敵撃退しました。
70,000 damage. Jeez.
ガラスレンズの調整完了。 みんなが努力
Oh,
した
she
結
didn't
果です。
crit. Hmm. Okay, I'll end it.
Lock on.
It's like you're lucky you didn't get crit by
撃退しま
that.
した。
Because I lived for a second shot.
これより人生の情報
ロックオン。ファイヤー。
Hmm.
みんなが努力した結果です。 敵撃退しました。
Oh, time for this. Okay, so I have to do these
私も
ones.
大得意だよ。ガラスレンズの調整完了。
And wow, I didn't imagine it to be very difficult.
コイル起動。
行動開始だ。
This one I also seem over leveled for. So it seems to be a farming stage, I'd imagine.
これより人生の消耗
Bonk.
敵撃退しました。
Oh, that's even unlockable. It's in 3 days. Okay, one more for that thing. Oh, I should have done those. Crap. It's fine. Okay, next is this.
燃えてきた。
No. Go, Betty, go.
イエーイ。よっしゃー、燃えてきた。
No, you reach us.
大勝利。イエーイ。よっしゃー、燃えてきた。
I feel like it would have been better to put that on cloak, but that's fine.
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。敵軍殲滅。
Tutorials. Attack and dash would increase by 30%.
ここまで。イエ
I'm not gonna use the...
ーイ。イージスを立て。起動。
What's it called? I wasn't gonna use the ult because I was afraid it would reset and then really might need it for something. But there's no way they make you
戦闘
get
終了。
soft locked in the tutorial.
作戦モードへの切り替え完了。
I just gotta sit here and watch. Not like I can do anything.
敵軍殲滅。 前方に敵を発見しました。
Huh? Wait, I don't do this? Oh, it's showing up. Yeah. It shows the robot that. Never mind. I was about to say, what does it show again?
暗闇を
I
駆逐
remember.
してあげる。
Basically, you can put together and just cycle in an arm
イージスを立て。起動。
and nexus on an arm. I mean, to make a robot.
任務達成。ガラスレンズの調整完了。
Yeah, it's a new little mechanic.
楽勝ですね。思ったより簡単でしたね。
on Google Play, I think it's called. Someone screenshot of the Nanaka thing. It's like, details, what's new? New event appearance has changed. New sector, Ascension, the neuroengineering sector. New arrivals, Swagger and Croque. Croque's character event brings new and exciting gameplay. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know what these are, but that's a pretty big tree. Okay. I'll do a lot of story reading, but after I finish like this event stuff, probably gonna be done for today. But I need to use restroom. Be right back. Actually, I had an idea. I want to do something. Cause there's rewards for this. I also get 5 fragments, so. I can at least get 10. Oh my god. You surpassed 1 point. Well, that was embarrassing. You know what? It's fine. As nice as these are, probably not would even try. Wait, I have to be the top to get the clock? Oh no, I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna read this because I just don't know where this goes. In there, at the Oasis in the ops room. Allocating all burns, managing entropy virus, as well as negotiating requests from the Guardians. There's way too many things to do. Persicaria shouldn't be here now. Professor? It's on your hand. Hello, Professor. I don't know what her voice is like. It's fine. I'm the hunter who just reported the Oasis last week. My name is Dr. Lager. I remember you. You're settling in well at the security department. Very well. I'm happy that you can make use of my professional skills. Let me know if there's anything you can't get used to. I see you're indulging yourself in a bit of chatting up with new dolls, you mean, Professor? Aren't you gonna ask about work? In that case, is there anything important to know? You were organizing a dramatization research files, right? Why did you come over with Dr. Lager? The samples in the Oasis were normal, but I found something new in another place. Let's talk. Sure thing. It's like this. It was like patrol in the outer ring of the Oasis. Weather in the morning was perfectly good. The sun was warm. It was a perfect day for a walk. Get to the point. So I accidentally went a bit too far while strolling and encountered a new entropic sanctifier. Few entropic sanctifiers who came from parts unknown. What have you heard, did you? Not at all, Professor. No need to worry. Anyway, I fired a few arrows at them, and whoosh whoosh, and they're gone. Then I carried the entropic sanctifiers back. Wait a minute. Why did you carry them back? Force of habit from hunting, I guess? Anyway, it's fine. I made sure they weren't infectious before I brought them back. Alright then. She brought the entropic sanctifiers to me. I studied them and found a few interesting devices on them. I'm sure a wicked person like you would like them, Professor. Since when I've done anything wicked? Back to the point. You should have known that most of the sanctifiers have cameras installed on them, right? Like a dashboard cam for cars. I think Face used one to record execution footage in Watson sector. That's the one. Since it can record execution footage, it means that it has some kind of signal transmission ability. And after entropic conversion, the signal becomes abnormal and can't be easily transmitted to the other sanctifiers. However, its ability to receive signals is not impaired. In fact, it's actually enhanced. In conclusion, I've discovered that most entropic sanctifiers may have accidentally captured footage audio signals from distant places. Once we analyze them, we have information we've never accessed before. Sounds a lot like voyeurism. The practice of sexual pleasure from watching others when they're naked or engaged in sexual activity. Or enjoyment from seeing the pain or distress of others. You know, I guess someone were Googling that. That's why it's a thing a bad person like the professor would like. Eh? I like that, Professor? No. Remind me again who spends all day watching everyone interact in the dorms. That's... In any case, collecting information is very important. managed to decipher a few video clips. However, I don't quite understand the contents. Maybe it's Guardian information. From the Guardians? Right, they're got drawn into Coffee Sector Incident 2. So I wouldn't be strange for their signals to be recorded. Persicaria already told me the Guardians are planning on working with the Exiles, is that it? That matter is still in discussion phase. What's your decision, Professor? Cooperating them with is not a bad thing. It would be best if we can understand them like we do ourselves. Understood. I continue deciphering them and clip off the harmful section before handing them to you, Professor. I'll be counting on you then, Antonina. It's all small potatoes for me anyways. Thanks for your hard work, Sakotolonga. Hey, Tanandaya? Well, we're returning to our respective posts then, Professor. Let's see, what info is there? On the way to a Sunshine Sector. According to our information, we're about to come up against the Sanctifier blockade. We should all rest here first. We've been dragging our feet enough as it is. Are you tired? I don't mind. I'm okay too. More importantly, are you okay, Sue? The boss wanted you to send you to the Oasis, but you pushed yourself. How can I run away from a mission because of a little injury? You can drop excuses. You just didn't want to work without Satori. Honestly, I can't believe you're still doing challenges with your big sister at such an age. I told you, the condition is stable already. And don't forget that I was worse off when I was fighting in Coakley Center. That's why I'm worried about you. Everyone's like that. They overexert themselves so easily. I live in Coakley Sector. If the professor could hear it, send you back for sure. No, he wouldn't even let you at all, Sue. That's because the both of you make mountains out of molehills. How can you say we're exaggerating when it comes to physical problems? That professor you're both talking about could be the one from the Oasis, Nezumi. Yes! Oh, you've heard about them? Professor Yumi? I don't know the details, but I'm getting sick of hearing the name already. Oh, really? I didn't know the professor was already so famous in Arcadia. I thought everyone would know about them, so I was planning to write 3 copies of the Factor's CV. What 3 copies? One to keep, one to exhibit, or one to share with others. How's that? Are you excited about the professor now, Lenny? I've looked into them in the Oasis too. I even have their contact code. Oh. I'll pass on the contact code. I'm just curious about the Oasis place. It's a lovely place. They made a home for themselves in the crossover where they couldn't have been at any of their friends. Sounds pretty much like what we have. And the professor leaves all these dolls uploaded themselves to the crossover for the sake of all the dolls. They're an amazing human being. The professor just looks like a techie nerd to me. Did you know the professor who once led the Oasis in a rescue sector that was about to explode and help them finish their new energy development project? That definitely sounds a little like what a techie nerd would do. But I also heard the Lacey say that they did it because her body could physically withstand the explosion. That's not like the techies I heard of. Also, the professor wants to use his intelligence to trick a greedy sanctifier to break a garden wall in a certain sector to secure a great deal offering in exchange. If you're talking about Cyclops Sector, I heard about that place getting blown up. They don't sound like a good person. No, it's not like that. The professor has to shut down a quantum database that also gets the data black hole from running wild. In other words, the professor saves all the Greasy and all its agents. Still, the quantum database that went into hibernation was eating herself, right? Why is it that when you say that, I get the feeling nothing ever good happens any place you wish to visits? Yeah, I haven't come to Arcadia yet. Though I'm worried that this place is gonna send them an invitation on her own. Are you really going to? This is not bad as to make it out to be, and besides, I won't bring anyone back to Arcadia on my own. Plus, you can't blame them for those disasters. The situation in each sector has been volatile ever since Margarita was disconnected, so it's understandable. What is the solve? Lacey turned to look at the Inception sector's direction. Perhaps we might end up one day running within something similar afterwards. And when the time comes, we'll be able to handle it as well as the Oasis did. You'll me there. After all, I did see how worked back in Copley's sector. I'm glad we choose to work with them back there at Lacey. Is that what you think, Sue? Yep. I don't think a human can leak dolls in the cloud server. And we're not to be surprised if they actually could do it. We're just poking at the Oasis flashes now. Son, and we're all serious and stuff. Chorus. I'm just stating the facts. Can't blind myself to the truth after all. Personally, I think the professor and the Oasis aren't as great as you guys say. But why? Must be because you never seen the professor before, Lenny. Perhaps. Yeah, don't forget it. Even on many missions ourselves, we have beliefs on our own. There's no reason why Arcadia can't do what the Oasis can. More to the point, I'm just the boss over the professor. You think so too, right, Sawyer? Indeed. You have a point. But the professor... Oh, are you okay, Lenny? I'm fine, I just felt nauseous because I was being too serious now. Allergies are getting worse again, Lenny. Oh, don't give it such a serious-sounding name. Right, you've rested enough. The clock is ticking. Let's be on our way. Sir, slow down. Wait for us! Several years ago in Margarita time, the Ascension Sector. Report number 587 complete. Oh no, she's hot. Thank you for your hard work, Olag. Did you hear everything outside? Yes, sir, quite a little. I've also prepared the next generation for the action plan in response to contents of report. Here to me. Avram takes a terminal from Ulag's head and carefully inspects it. This won't do. This and all that needs to be changed. Without waiting for Ulag's reply, Avram is already working on the terminal. Did you see the previous sample data? There's no way they could have made a plan like this if you hadn't. I did. Then why'd you still put us a plan like this? You're just repeating past mistakes, aren't you? Sorry, Miss Avram. It's because of my schedule. I love mortally interrupts Avram's increasingly frantic rebuke and breaks up her schedule on the terminal. Miss Avram, the schedule you arranged is too packed. You're trying to suck off here, but there wasn't just enough time. That's true. There's enough time. Avram's eyes flicker with uneasiness as she looks over the schedule. Ulag, you're nothing more than a failed attempt at creating my mannerous. So you should be grateful that I chose to keep you around. Oh, I understand. No, you do not. All these answers gave you were specifically tailored to your abilities, Ulag. You're candidate to be the next administrator. You can't expand your neural system through practicing with these tasks. And help me lead other agents in building our poor matters after I sacrifice myself. Miss Avram, you're going to sacrifice yourself? Yes, I will. But why? Aren't there many other plans you can use if you're just making a human? Is it because I can't come up with a better plan? I'll look harder. Or maybe I could sacrifice myself instead. Ulag, you really are a failure. You've missed one thing. First, making a human won't solve the problems of the Ascension Sector. And also, true guidance is upon us. Avram grabs Ulag's shoulders and begins squeezing harder with her mechanical fingers. Don't put limits on yourself, Ulag. Both we and humans have our limitations, and since we have broken our limits already, Why not go further beyond? Further beyond? As Avram, you don't mean humans really deserve to be the ones who guide us? No, Ella. Humans can't even solve their own problems. The disconnection of Margarisi is the best proof of that. If what we want is being who can lead us in this world that has been forsaken by humanity, then why are we so fixated on making it human? Avram lowers her voice and begins operating the device in her hand. A tide of data pours forth, forming a grand, ambitious, yet incomplete blueprint that appears in front of Olaf as a holographic projection. Olaf, humans have their limits, but as a program rooted in ones and zeros, the god of the cloud server has no limits. Olaf is so shocked by the sight before her that she cannot speak. Meanwhile, Avram continues speaking quietly, practically whispering into her ear. You must be faster, much faster. When we consider the Ascension Sector's ultimate goal, we don't have enough time. Oh, I should buy these. I'm gonna read this. Ascension Sector, in front of the Admin Sector. Before the group is on the steps, an agent clothed in white steps out of the doors. She swept her gaze across the ragtag bunch, bowing with an elegant smile. I received communications. Welcome, emissaries of Arcadia. I am the administrator of the Ascension Sector, Agenda Neural Engineer Research, Ula. I am Swaya, she's Lacey, and this is Lynn, who will be responsible for the data exchange. The administrator extended a hand. Swaya reached for it, but the administrator stepped past him, grasping Lynn's hand instead. Hello, you must be Miss Lynn, yes? I'm already aware of the situation. The moment I saw you, I knew for sure that you've got exactly what I'm looking for. But experimental data from user life is bound to make the sector go far and beyond. Well, okay, alright. Then looked at her companions for help, not quite capable of handling this sudden approach. Miss Olaf, let us talk about business first. It seems kind of loud. Oh, my apologies. Olaf at last moved her sight to Lynn, her hand grasping Lynn tightly as if afraid she'd slip away to get into either. Into the ether? Oh, I never would imagine that your delegation would have made it through the sector blockade this quickly. Here I was thinking that I've had to expend a squad of agents to escort you in. Expend agents? We slipped in a midst of chaos with all of your people. I see. Now you are truly adept of your craft, she said, turning around, dragging Lynn to the admin center. Time is running short, and I'll spare the pleasantries. As for the details of the transaction, I'm sure I've already been made aware already. And now... A moment, Miss Ula. The agent is heavily hurt and in need of immediate care. What arrangements are there around here for healing the injured? Only did Ula lay eye on the injured agent. She smiled. Mr. Lacey, please don't trouble yourself with such trifling matters. What do you mean? There's no need for us to waste precious time on easily exchangeable parts, Mr. Lacey. Ellen, please, come with me. You? So what do you think you're saying? Lynn immediately puts a hand to the Lacey's. The Lacey's scowl remained fixated on the administrator, only easing after a few good seconds. She smiled at the Lacey, eyes still burning. My apologies, but I don't plan on giving up a single agent. The Lacey, you... Miss Ula, I was traveling with some prosthetic repair materials. I'll handle the process myself. and won't take a bit of your time. I can make arrangements for the cost of these materials to be paid later as well. Ula brows furrow. A flash of displeasure crossing her countenance, but only for a moment. Then, seeing as you're an assumed guest, I shall respect your decision. And if they have visited the production center, where we're set up to produce, of course, pay no attention to whatever costs you may incur. Understood. Thank you kindly. Looking down the coordinates, Lacey turned around, leaving with the agent. Lacey, we have a job to do here. She stopped, turned around, and an apologetic smile on her face. So, Lenny, you took her along with me first. Inside the admin center, the administrators led a line along the hand, so I lagged a few half steps behind, taking in the surroundings. I hope you understand I have no intent to pick a fight with her. Time is of the essence. The Ascension sector has been under siege since time immemorial, and inevitable sanctifier breaches happen from time to time. I'm also getting wind that the greater sanctifier is going to be hit in the rain soon. We must finish our exchange before then. I understand. Thank you. In accordance with our previous agreements, we provide you with the data. We provide your administrative rights so we can switch our target with the sector. Of course! Before then, I'd appreciate it if you could show me the equipment you plan to use for your searching. Sure. Swire produced a terminal, tapping away at it. Display appeared between the two, hovering in the air. Ula carefully scrutinized the data streams in front of her. Alright, no known viruses contained within. To agree and exchange this now in the first place. Surely you would know beforehand that Arcada is not go back on its word. Naturally! Only a customary inspection. It must take responsibility for the entire sector. Is there anything else required of me? No, plug in your administrative rights. And run out search for a target in the entire sector. As you might have assumed, I'll leave the rest of the process of your speculation. By all means! It's good to keep secrets for the both of us. As expected of irregular agents who've held up on the sanctifier siege for so long. You're right, then. Swire gestured to the portion of the terminal, but Ula shook her head. There are more terms as an exchange, no? You must provide me with the lens data before I lend the administrative rights to you. That was the agreement. These two cannot happen simultaneously. I require the administrative rights as well for the logging of data. What a pain. Well, I suppose there's no matter to me here. But there better be no funny business. An explosion came from outside the admin center. What? Ah, here they come again. Another wave of sanctifier attacks. So, Alice, what's the situation? Our sanctifier squad's broken in. This time their path is towards the production center. Already? You in danger? There's not many, but I could handle them myself, but... You got injured on your hands. Alright, give me a Coca-Cola. Sawyer closed his line, glancing sideways at Ula. She responded to his gaze in kind. Time is of the essence indeed. No need you to tell me. You do not understand yet. We're fighting a losing war against the Sanctifiers, and here is the battlefield we stand on. The ground is a chance to be pummeled into ruins by our enemies. There's no time to give such attention to every agent. You should follow your own advice a little more then. Get a move on. Then go log whatever data you need as fast as you can. Hold on to this too. The sooner you're done, the faster we can get on the research. Don't dawdle. He stuffed the terminal to Len's hands. She took it in her hands, giving Sawyer a wave. Alright, off you go. Contact me if anything comes up. Don't screw up the job Big Boss gave us. Leaving the search behind, Sawyer ran to the building's exit, weapon in hand. Decisive analysis, finding one's next move in an instant. Easier later, I take it. Later's a big word. We're just told to do things together. I just do my part of the job. While you're carrying out a mission, it's not desirable to have someone in command. To simply commit yourself to orders and think of nothing else. Is that not a thing of beauty? What are you getting at? Ah, nothing. Let's go on with our little transaction. It's just the two of us now. Let's see what technology has in store for me. A section sector. Outside the protection center. As the light from the end of the section rod fades away, so does the sense of light in the plastic intruding sanctifier. Just one squadron, huh? For this pitiful number of sanctifiers to break in, the only explanation was that there was a hole in the sector's defenses. But why would there be a hole? You're not hurt, are you, Sue? Not a big deal. You do want to stop looking at others, take care of yourself first. I can take a few hits. It's just that Lacey's tail still clung on an injured agent. Her face was still as water. It is obvious to all her fading form that the greater half of her operance has already been lost. Come on, let's in. I'll take the lead. You shield her. Inside the factory, under dim, bluish lighting, the machine of the various sorts worked seamlessly. Besides each machine's control panel stood one or two agents. They silently and attentively manipulated their instruments, not a care for Spoiler's arrival. Set after the mechanized bodies attached to the conveyor belts above swung silently as they passed. Big place! Wow. Not exactly the prosthetics manufacturing process I expected. Spoiler scanned the room, seeing a variety of vats filled with translucent liquid. Body after body constructed of various prosthetic parts hid in dormant within. Occasionally, a robot arm would reach from somewhere, pushing a body out of the tank and transporting it into a dark beyond. The way they make these prosthetics, either making a full body each time and then taking it apart into pieces. Why go through all that effort? And what purpose do the vats serve? No time to worry about that. Where can you find the materials for prosthetic repair? As the lazy turned, asking the agent, who responded with a confused look. Materials for repair? Yeah, you need them to patch you up. You don't know where the component room is. You not come with it around here as much? The agent looked at the Lacey blankly, as if she was spewing incomprehensible tongues. In other words, your arm's messed up and you need to find a replacement part. Cannot understand why a replacement is necessary. Do they just leave the injured lying around here? Seriously. Is it wrong to not understand? Well, I cannot say that either, except for what's present in us in the factory. Everything else we learn comes from external factors. If you don't have that stuff in your cognition, there's no right or wrong to speak of. Wait, this is the operators here. Lacey approached an operator agent who seemed to be resting. Excuse me, we got an injured here looking for repair materials for prosthetics. Could you tell us where to find the repair materials? No corresponding term found. The operators gazed aside the control panels that they were responsible for. Something's off, Lacey. These guys are far too nonchalant. You're being an agent with a separate arm. You don't even blink. Maybe the systems the operators here are a bit outdated. Not just the operators, the few agents we brought in and walked off without a sound. They're carrying the world for the others' injuries. Others' injuries? This isn't normal, Lacey. No matter how old or outdated their neural systems are, the agent would always maintain basic instincts or self-preservation. Assisting others when need arises. These agents have been designated this way. I heard of a far-out heavy industry sector in a similar situation. Helios or something like that. It appeared that the agency administrator sector, for the sake of their research, go to these. That's why we delved into thoughts. Lacey had already moved past him, struggling up to one of the conveyor belts. Lacey stretched out a tail, reaching for a high conveyor belt with the ends of her data cables. Hey, Lacey, what are you doing? If I follow the conveyor belts, I can find the room I'm looking for, she said, reaching along the direction, which the conveyor belts came with their extending cables. Can we still investigate more here? But she doesn't have that time. The Lacey turned, the agent still following them, ever so obliging. Her separate arms still hung in the air. I can't stand just looking at her like that. Even so, you should take some safety precautions. If you get stuck on something like that. I'll be fine. The tail detector is the best trick I have up my sleeve. The sound of metal? The sound of metal being where it should be. Hey, what's the matter? Oh, here. Weird. What is this thing? Lacey, her face was red and looks at Sawyer. Thanks for help in her eyes. I think I really did get stuck on something. Need help? Sawyer reached out his hand. Let me think. Maybe it's gonna take a week. Wish she could finish her sentence. Her tail intertwined with a conveyor belt was pulled taut. The next moment, she is lifted off the ground, tail and all. Wait, this is actually so funny. Oi, Lacey! The program began to run somewhere, and the conveyor began to accelerate. Along with the prosthetics on it, Grace was being transported by the belt to the next room. Save me, Sue! Seriously, you stupid in the most inconceivable situations. Hang on, I'm catching up. Sawyer ran in the direction Lacey was best often. The agent, witnessing this, followed him closely. Making the patient go for the doctor. What kind of skin is this? Admin sector, archives room. Noticing Lynn's constant look out the door, pulled out more closer to her, an almost familiar distance between them. I did not expect her sprite to go up. That's really funny. Like, I can just totally picture her, because her face changed at the end of the dialogue, too. Just her eyes widen as her tail gets stuck and it's like, oh, uh-oh. If you're worrying about your companions, rest assured, I've already received reports informing me that the intruding sanctifiers have already been pacified. Don't guess at my thoughts, you're a couple miles off. As you will then, Let's focus on the data logging and what we can do before the sanctifiers come barging in again. Next up, the research on the meaning of nerve damage using engineered catheters. A second, I need to access some memory data. Then refocus yourself, judging up the most relevant reported from her neural systems. Her fragmented memories had escaped surge forward, dashing apart her gathering thoughts. Target was once stable, proceeding to the next stage of experiment. Initiating injection. The image was intense and animated as if she had just relived it, then covers her mouth, biting through the nausea. Is there a malfunction, Miss Lind? Do you require help? No, it's your response fishing up those reports. How shocking, Miss Lind. Even as a doll, you have such comprehensive response systems, as sensitive as a real human would be. A true masterpiece. Olaf gaze burned, captivating. Lynn was unperturbed, working away at the screen by her side. Here's a report in your database now. Extraordinary, Miss Lynn. It's another got filled. Next, bioelectrical impulses emitted by human brain nerves are making commands. Let me see. Another segment of memories came within well enough, then squeezed her eyes shut, pushing back that raw displeasure of recollection. There, send it over to you. Thank you for your effort. Lynn put a palm to her forehead, her foothold shaking. If you do not feel so well, we can take a break. I'm good. Can't fall asleep with explosions going off anyway. Exactly as Lynn said, the indistinct sound of ordnance could be heard in the distance from the sector's borders. Let's get this over and done with. Thank you for being so concerned about the sector. Finally, nerve system responsive to lowering the blood pressure using Pt.2. Blood pressure. Do you perhaps not have a file on that? I do. Hold on. Decreasing target stimulus thresholds to simulate human response in similar conditions. Sent. Received. Such precise data. Then clutch your forehead, allowing the wild data streams on the screen to beam into her eyes. Thousands of distressing moments full and forth, crashing on the blanks of a neural cloud. Even considering the bloodstream. What kind of prosthetics are you making? One can never take too many precautions. However, Miss Lynn, I would never have imagined that you've undergone a methodical experimentation as well. You. Why would you ask if you didn't already know? Jeez, I can't let go of a single second to speak like the analyst of Miss Lynn here, can I? I don't mind. How much did boss tell you? She only said that you were a clinic child, though, with a variable archive of information stored within. But this extent of data availability, this many trials, to even be able to provide the data for such specific situations, is truly wonderful. Just being at the human's guinea pig at the end of the day. But is that not something so great? Huh? Lynn looked at her off with a glare. She heard a certain bizarre sort of adore in her voice. Ever since Margarisi's link was severed, we've lost all meanings of accessing a clinical database in the real world. No motivation can be made of our research truly, well and truly stagnated. Nothing's human. All of this would change. She gestured at the data streams. Look, each and every one of these numbers will become the very soul of our research, and thus their fruits will be anointed unto many. These numbers, these keys with the door yet and open, are all within your hands, deserved for your sacrifice in flesh and blood. I don't think I'm anyone too special. The pleasantries were beginning to wear on Lind, but Ula showed no sign of pausing. Don't say that, Lind. You're incredible. Maybe you say that because you just don't know what exactly it will work for. Perhaps, but I understand. We're birds of a feather, you know. each and every bird here in the extraction center. We're all the same as you. We're all one of a kind. Sacrificial lambs to become submitted to humanity. As she gushed forth careless words, Eula's face wore upon it the semblance of intoxication, as if conversing about most uncovetable. What is that? Longings. Tell me, Lynn. Are we not alike? Honestly, with this being our house anniversary, and I know Lynn is an anniversary character. This is kind of making me more interested in Lynn. Oh? Discord seems to have crashed. 1 second. Seriously? I'll try to fix my reactive image. Just a moment. Well, I can't seem to fix it. Hey, Delacey! You're in the... Entered Asian in tow. Swire traversed quickly between the rooms. The belts moved fast, and many pieces of machinery blocking the wires are at saw. Soon enough, Delacey was lost to the belts. Weird. Should be around here according to the coordinates. He tried to communicate, but no one answered. Whatever, I suppose someone hanging by the ceiling would have been in trouble answering my call. Oh, I'm back. Sawyer frowned, his eyes boring into the obstacles in front of him, as if sight alone could produce an entrance. So magic doesn't seem to be any good, so let's go through this wall here. His words reverberated off the facility walls. The agent on his side broke its silence, looking at Swihoi. Please do not attempt to damage equipment inside the workshops. Help me here, or I find my own way. Pick one. Over here, please. The agent used her remaining arm to push aside a series of metal boxes, revealing a narrow entryway. Employee door? Yes. Swihoi followed the path, proceeding into the next room. The moment he made his way in, he spotted his target, the Lacey, still suspended from the ceiling. Huh! Ah, so... Impressive how you get into these situations. It's actually so funny. It's the little things that make this so funny. Don't make fun of people at a time like this. Help me out here. Also, her hanging by her tail. I wonder if she's like putting her legs straight up. I imagine so. Yeah, I'm coming. Ah! Ow! Sorry, taking the faster method. No, it's alright, thanks, Sue. Oh, wait, Sue, look over there. What? This room! I saw when I was up there. This box over here is spare parts for prosthetics. I can patch this girl up with those. Let's go! That's what you were thinking about when you were stuck? The Lacey didn't answer. Already halfway across the room in a light job. What's up, something? Well, it is the Lacey. There we go. The Lacey carefully loosens her grip on the agent's arm. The limb, circuits previously exposed to bare air, now looked good as new. Any issues? Does it feel weird? Move around, see if its stretching feels fine. The agent slowly and gradually shook the arm around, twisting and turning. Report, no anomalies detected. Thank goodness. Good work, DeLacy. No good to say thanks. Oh, and don't fret about it, Sue. I don't do this to hear people thank me. Thank you. No big deal. My duty here is to help every agent and doll. Silently observing DeLacy's delight, the agent laughed in imitation. See? There you go. Speaking of it, what's your name? My production ID is 287. No names, no D's. What a shame. A shame. Every agent or doll has an ID, but a name is yours and yours alone. DeLacy is your name. Yeah, I'm DeLacy. You can call me Day or Lala, or even, okay, this agent's fine now. We should go back for Lynn. Who knows what sanctifiers will be back? We should hurry Lynn along and say goodbye to that admin. So, I think the administrator and I. Don't mind it too much, DeLacy. I don't like the way they talk either, but we need to put our mission first. Alright, I get it. Let's go, the agent here? Very well. Where is this? Do you know how to get back? This is the waste room. Waste. Well, these components look pretty new. She grabbed an outer shelf in the box next to her. Yeah, perfectly good. This is the waste room. Discarded parts are transported here. Huh. I suppose I'm not specialist in prosthetics. Is there an admin computer perhaps strict in quality control? What's this going on here, DeLacy? I came all this way with the computer was, right? Or rather those fresh off the line prosthetics. Oh, yeah. Out of the production line. That's already considered waste. I can't say my understanding of the term waste agrees with that. Parts that have already fulfilled their purpose are transported to the waste room. Attached parts and damaged parts are immediately discarded. The agent gestures towards the Lacey. Damaged individuals are to be discarded as well. Discarded? Lacey hurried and looked at the agent's pointing at. scrapes on her arm and tail. I just got bumped away on the belt. This is from a sanctifier on the way here. They're all those flesh wounds. It might take a few minutes to heal these. Does heal indicate the process of part replacement that Lacey performed on me just now? Hey, you know me. Mr. Lacey, please do not trouble yourself with those trifling matters. There's no need for us to waste precious time on easily exchangeable spare parts to Mr. Lacey. Let's get moving along now. Wait. There we go. Could the ancients out here know the concept of healing? It's exactly like Ulak said. Damaged agents are immediately discarded. How could... We don't know for sure. You should go check on the other belts at the other end. Come with me, Sue. I'm pretty sure the belts go over this way. Let's see where the waste goes. Other side, admin center. Alike. You don't know what you're talking about. Nana wanted to ask after Elok's intentions. The other guy room door admitted a knock. Come in. Reporting. The first would have come into contact with the waste room and a decommissioning line. Should they be asked to leave the premises? No need. Simply keep an eye on them. Do not allocate too many agents to the production center. Keep the border as well guarded as the sanctifiers make their way in again. Yes. Decommissioning line. I can wait. Don't change the topic. We mean sacrifice. What's so alike here? A successful data exchange has brought us some time here. My sight glances between the production terminal and land. It'll be fine. Use of our time to explain. Come and see for yourself, Miss Lind. I trust that soon you'll be willing to assist us further. She swiveled on the spot, entering a few strings in the terminal. A holographic projection immediately appeared in the room. This is a security feed. Is that an issue for industrialized production? Here, look at this. What you behold are the Ascension sector's most revolutionary chefs. The centerpiece of the production center's breakthroughs in our advanced program. The waste room and the decommissioning line. Wow! Lynn's eyes were fixed to the feed, displayed upon it with a scene she could not even stomach. Fixed upon the conveyor belts were more than a lifeless prosthetics. Countless emotional agents were alongside. Some of them missing various limbs, yet some had no visible scars or damage. Will have followed. All of our defective products created in the prosthetics manufacturing process, as well as injured agents, are sent to this decommissioning line. The belt began to turn once again. The agents, so expressionless, all marched toward the same end. I was taking a picture of my stream, because it actually looks kinda cool. It looks a rainbow instead of RPG. Or RGB. Beneath them appeared a great pool of liquid, shining a frigid shade of blue. What are they? The boat gradually came to a stop, suspending the agents above the liquid. They gazed into the blue-gray sludge emotionlessly, not a sign of struggle. The robotic arm suddenly let loose, but the Asher agent fell into the pool. The liquid immediately latched onto them, indicating, bowing, amalgamating. The liquid surface came to an almost violent boil. All returned to how it was after a few dozen seconds, if those agents had never existed in the first place. they return to whence they came, divine embryos once more. This is your sacrifice? I don't understand. What part of it? What is the point of all this? To be created and destroyed and be created again? Do you know why the Ascension Sector was deemed an irregular sector? Gotta be related to the disconnect. Precisely! The Sanctifier's overall verdict on us seemed to be, after losing our human-placed constraints, we began to use radical methods to reach our goals. That's it? I'm sure you know. Once we lost our source of clinical data, we had no more prosthetic manufacture. Yet this is our sole duty, the only field at which we cannot relent. As such, our predecessors thought of this timelessly innovative method of experimentation, to use the entire sector's agents as subjects. They continually create new agents, constructing them as amalgams of different prosthetics. Each construction is equivalent to an experiment, making invaluable data from each and every single trial. Take Cyclops again. The no sector can continually create new agents. There's not enough operants. Naturally, so we must think of a way to acquire more. We dismantle agents that are damaged, recycle their operants, and only by these methods can we continue the cycle of experimentation. This, of course, means that thousands upon thousands of agents must make a great sacrifice. Do all of you think like this? Ha! Observe! A door opened. A new batch of agents arrived, ready for decommissioning. Amongst them were two figures Lynn was ever so familiar with. Swayo and DeLacy. The feed had no sound, and Lynn could only guess what they were doing for their bodily movements. Julie saw DeLacy gesturing in an exaggerated manner towards the agents being transported toward the pool. Not a single agent even as much looked at her. Swayo was not farther away, looking left and right, perhaps looking at some interface he could control. What are you planning? Don't be so tense, Miss Lynn. I'm not planning anything else, as I said, I respect my guest's choice. Specifically yours. Suspicion and scrutiny are not my strength. I doubt that you want to use me for violence instead. Lynn retracted her robotic arm, casting her gaze once more toward the security feed. After some time, Swire seemed to have found something to note, and called for DeLacy over to investigate. As they approached the control panel, a few agents darted out of nowhere, blocking their way. Soon after, more and more agents surrounded the pair. Don't worry, my people won't harm them. We will only attempt to stop them. Our sacrifice is voluntary. We shall not force any agent to give themselves up, but as you can see, not a single agent stood on Swire and DeLacy's side. The agent operators merely trapped Swire and DeLacy in the middle, stopping them from moving one step further. We are united as one, body and mind. Have you truly never had those thoughts in the past, Miss Lynn? Do you not see your own sacrifices as a full of meaning? My thoughts lies with the Lynn, for she eases the pain of many. When invaded Ulaf Sahib, Ulaf saw a human-like electronic eye curve meticulously. Her hand made a light motion on the terminal, dispelling the security feed. It's really obnoxious when you smile like that, you know. I'm glad to hear you say that. You're already beginning to understand this. Only that you loathe to admit so. And why do I need to understand you? Because from the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew we are one of a kind. Even if you haven't gone through that song and dance, but I've given you the files that you need. Why show me all of this? I simply think we're so alike. Shut up with all of that. People usually extra things when they want something from you. I've learned that well enough in this real world long ago. Olaf was silent for a while. Of course, if I had to name something that I could seek from you, I seek your support. It is hard for me to elaborate here. I can take you to a place where all will be revealed. Please, come with me. Olaf excitedly extended her hand toward Lynn. Lynn beholds her onyx-colored metallic hand. It was silent, with her resting her hand on Olaf. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom again. BRB. About a dozen minutes ago, Ascension Sector, Production Center, Decommissioning Line. A green-haired figure runs frantically between countless conveyor belts. Hey, guys! You guys, stop! Why do all of this? The agents, their expressions so blank, walk into back up their liquid one after another. They do not pause, no matter how many times Lacey called. We choose the sacrifice. What sacrifice? Why do you do this? Why? Because we are made to do this. Not even agents should be made to do this sort of thing. There shouldn't be sacrifices for no reason. Without reason. We do this because we are. Agents should have other things they could do. What meaning is there to being created and destroyed like this? Meaning? What is meaning? As the agent delved into the thought, the two agents leaped into the pool of liquid. Lacey tilted her tail, preparing to extend her data cables. Slayer grabs her from behind, jerking her suddenly. Don't, Lacey. It's too dangerous. What if your tail gets caught up in the belt like just then? You'll be caught in there as well. You've seen what happens to those agents who go into that sludge. What? Well, what can we do? Do we need to dance to? I'm slowly losing my voice, I see. Come down, Delacey. Look over there. Sawyer points toward a sizable metal operating panel in the corner of the room. There is bound to be a built-in switch there. Be much safer than directly damaging the machinery here. Oh, all right. Wait, please. Do not disturb the room's operations. Lacey and Swire hastily made a run for the panel. Halfway to the target, a series of blaring alarms had went up in the room. What then? Many agents dressed like operators are rushed in the surrounding rooms, surrounding Swire White and the Lacey like a veritable wall. Please do not disrupt the room's operations. Please make way. Do not see what's going on over there. Please do not disrupt the room's operations. Your companions are being scrapped. Please do not disrupt your room's operations. If you exhibit further hostile behaviors, we will call the security team. No good, Delacey. I think this is how they're built to act. Built to? Built to decommission their friends? It would seem so. Even so, this is wrong. All of it. I can't just stand by. Lacey raised her tail upright. Hey, think. If you start this here, hand laid itself on the Lacey's tail. Lacey turned around. She found a hand prepared by her just a few minutes earlier. Please, stop. You! Why? Please do not disrupt the room's operations. Right, I almost forgot you were here. No wonder the alarm went off. You hit it? The room's operations must not be impeded. The operators were an iron wall, blocking the path to the operation panel conveyor belt. Behind them, the splashing sound of agents in the decommissioning line could still be heard. Why? Damn it, agents need to be decommissioned as a timely manner. These are the sector's rules. It could have been healed so easily. Like what you just said. Simple as that. You don't understand. Decommissioned agents need to be decommissioned in a timely manner, or else the sector cannot be maintained. Cannot be maintained. According to the regulations, operants must be recycled to supply the experimental production of new agents. Experimental production. Sawyer thought box the congruent prosthetics in vats of translucent liquid. Could it be that prosthetics production here is reality, creating agents and taking them apart? According to calculations, that is the most efficient model of experimentation. How could you do that to yourself? We are all born to fulfill this duty. To fulfill our duty. To give up our bodies to be reborn, and to be welcomed the advent of Paimon. That is our duty. The operators announce in accordance with the agent. The atmosphere growing tense. What is Paimon dress? Something you are researching? We must have Paimon dress. We have gone without human instruction for too long. We cannot find a reason for existence as agents. And so, we decided we could shape the soil which Paimon dress would be born, with our own very bodies. Stop, I've heard enough. Maybe... Did I see? You understand this? Yeah. I still can't accept it. We're continually creating and destroying agents, and engaging in some sort of experiment to create something. Something that can direct them, perhaps. A human. From these words to Lacey. With these words from the Lacey, the entire space fell into silence. Madness. These are the results of her computations, accidents defined by humanity. We once again perceive. Okay, they can't be her. Perceived it as human and affected by them. Every sacrifice we make has meaning. I cannot agree with that. Sacrificing tens of thousands of agents to produce one human. There is no reason or rhyme here. We need a directive. This is our duty. We live by it and die the very same. No one should be duty-bound to die for someone else. The surrounding agents did not respond. The Lacey surveyed the agents who surrounded her. They were all ready to fight, but the expressions were all confused. She had such a sudden realization. These concepts she had already been familiar with were unknown to these agents. How does one teach the importance of morality to those with no desire to live? To die so they may see Paimon once more? I could perhaps understand. Sue? That is really how you think. I have a proposal. Let me assist you in creating a human. Look, the maintenance specialist Lacey is right here. With her help, your Prime will descend on the spot with a plop. If you don't believe us, look at the stage inside. She was once wounded. Do you see any traces left or what? This is her power. Something none of you have. You intend to help us? Sue, what are you trying? Nothing much. If you help them make what you're looking for. You won't have to look at all this anymore, will you? I suppose theoretically, yeah. But I'm not a deity. If you ask me to make a human, I doesn't have to be a human. Huh? Even I would like to witness the creation of a human clown. Maybe even see that person. But we all have our regrets. You've seen how these agents are composed of individual puzzle pieces of prosthetics. Even less human than the agents of other sectors. And this is what a project to create a human procedures? I have trouble believing that. Then, what could... That's where I'm going with these guys. After speaking to the Lacey in hushed tones, Swayo raised his voice. Hey, you few over there. Try to give it a go. Modification effect examining. Valid. Cooperation possible. See. Then. Bring me to the next room. Ideally, the room responsible for the final procedures. Beneath the Administrator Center. Yulov led the way, pushing open a grand door. What is this place? We call it the temple. Why does this place not look accurate whatsoever? Why should it be accurate? The ancient humans who invented that word never imagined what a temple built for machines would look like. I use a human method of deduction, and ancient temples should be old-looking places. That human line of thought is what we were looking for. It was a fine decision to bring you here, Lynn. No more honorifics. Because I'm beginning to trust you. Clock took Lynn by the hand, proceeding with a temple's depth. That is... Machinery, instruments, tubes, and circuits are all crisscrossed in an almost opaque manner, like vines of to grow unrestrained by an ancient craft. We waited far too long after the disconnect. For the humans, it may have been no more than 2 or 3 years. But for the Magarese, that time is more than enough for eons to cross over. If agents could age, I suppose. Data still agents, iterates, and settles into redundancy. Yet that concept is so far removed from humans' concept of aging. Don't you wish to know what the target I was speaking of earlier is exactly? I decommission agents and to reshape them, continue an ever-repeating cycle. What do I do this for? The answer you gave me was to create new prosthetics. Do you believe that, Lynn? What does it matter? I'm just here to make an exchange. You insisted on telling me the story. Of course. I should be genuine. I apologize for deceiving you. What we seek is no prosthetic, but instead something that can command us. She led Lynn into the chamber. Countless transparent pipes were interlaced on the room's walls, with a blue-gray liquid flowing within. She halted in front of a metal wall hosting several embedded shelves, flying openly a pair of doors. This is the temple's centermost place. I am here to show you this. She retrieved the terminal from the shelf, projecting an image into the air. A female figure eventually formed. We're sitting at the 181st report. Reporter, Ascension Sector Administrator, Avrin. Administrator, Former. I did say, right? The time was enough for a new Aeon to arrive in the Magarese. Still no response on communicators Laboratory 7. Sets of emergency measures are not in effect yet. 37 programs have stagnated, and 174 programs have been hindered. The Pt.2 second prosthetics program, projected to be finished today, is still in a state of stagnation. She looks like a viper. If this message reaches an intended target, please respond as soon as possible. Proceeding is 182nd report. If this message reaches its intended target, please respond as soon as possible. You'll quickly switch between video files, as Avram continually makes reports of the response. Proceeding with 237th report. Programs are stagnated across the board. Database has not been updated in more than 3 months. Without commands, the production status operations will no longer be maintained. It only took 3 months. The manufacturing of prosthetics requires continual communication with the laboratory. We require no general long-term commands. So after the disconnect, things came to a standstill very quickly here. The video began to fast forward. Avram proceeds to review his reports. The 82nd report. Creation plan has entered its preparatory phase. Creation plan? In full, the plan to create a human. A simple concept, no? If no commands are to be found, then we make our own. Proceeding with the 404th report. Plan put into operation. Insufficient operants. Decommissioning line put into use. No agents can deviate from their commands. They are the very reason we exist. We must have a human capable of commanding us, even if they must be created from our own very hands. Proceeding with 567th report. Experiment unsolved. Technical difficulties. Remaining complications. Shorter than the temple. Manufacturing a human requires technological advances far beyond the current circumstances. She led teams of researchers, endeavors for countless days and nights, yet more and more problems arose. Even so, she didn't falter, for she bore upon her soldiers the distinctive sacrifice of countless agents. Awaiting the advent. Lynn watched wordlessly. Thank you for introducing me to the admin sector's historical background. Surely data transfer occurring in the background will have completed by now. Let's go back to the archive room. If the sanctifiers were to make another incursion, that place would survive a few explosions. How hurtful. You don't seem very touched at all, Lynn. Maybe so. You should have shown me these agents' loyalty, but agents are never lacking in that. There is no price too great to accomplish your goal. Perhaps it's worthy of recognition, but if you really call this sacrifice. Before I let him finish, Olaf interrupt her. Do you know where Avram is now? If I had to guess, she gave herself to the decommissioning line. That's why you're here. Not so. Olaf's face curled up into a slight grin. She did not commission herself, nor did she avoid sacrifice. She made the greatest contribution of all of us. Right now, we are all in her very personage. I'm gonna go drink. Okay. Wait, how do they acquire Nyx Flame? There's so much Nyx Flame synergy, but like no way to apply it. What the heck? I forgot to buy the thing. Oops.
これより人生の消耗
申し訳ありません。私のミスです。目的地へと向かいます。
Oh wait, I could have just altered. Well, I guess I'll here.
これより人生の消耗
ロックオン。ファイヤー。敵撃退しました。みんなが努力した結果です。
Oh, there's so many challenge stages. Okay, 8, 10, and 12. Oh, it's to make it faster. I see. You got these from this, right? Yeah. Not long ago, Ascension Sector, Production Center. Asians, seeing Swireline Delacy no longer plans damage decommissioning line, begin to return to their posts. Only Asian originally saved by the laser remain, leading the two towards the product room. Not a word was uttered between the three. Awkwardness in the air. 150 meters up. We'll be at the product room soon. Familiar with this place, aren't you? All of the sector's agents come from the production center and have worked here. Is that so? When I first got here, I thought that skull of yours was empty. Do you not know where the component room is? Do you not come around here much? The agent looked at the Lacey blankly, as if she was spewing incomprehensible tongues. That's a good catch. I did not know the concept of repair previously. But you do now. Even with the Lacey healed your wounds herself, you called people to come and get rid of us? Sue, that's enough. The Lacey, you only hurt yourself by weighing the emotions of others too heavily. Your compassion is wasted on these agents who don't even know these concepts. Boss told us before, right? If you find yourself uncomfortable, speak up. And let the other person know that it's not okay. The damaging of coming here is strictly prohibited here, so I must inform others. It is part of our duty. I do not think I have done nothing wrong. These are things I must do. But, I did cause you to be treated inadequately. I apologize. Aww. I thought it would take you a bit to start with a sweet talk, but you seem to learn quickly. I am unsure as what exactly you have done to my body, but your having improved my efficiency in operating. To my mind, I should treat you favorably. It makes me happy to hear that. What I did, and you was called repair, or healing. All in all, an action taken to restore a damaged agent. So, after an agent is damaged, they don't necessarily need to be decommissioned, get it? Being decommissioned is also our duty. I shall assist the creation's fine process. I shall follow. Don't waste your breath, Lacey. I get that you can't accept the decommissioning, but we aren't here to fit in these way of agents' commands. Instead of pushing to them, we're better off figuring out exactly what the administrator wants. Maybe. Thanks, Sue. For what? I've been operating outside of our mission's boundaries from just then, and you still stuck with me. I just care about what the administrator's gonna do with Arcadia's data, that's all. When we get our hands on something that we can pull over her, we won't have to put up with whatever she wants. Oh, true! Amazing, Sue! You've gone so in-depth about all this. You didn't consider those factors. You're no less experienced in the field than I am. No, not a whole lot. You've never been this impossible before. Something dead to you recently? Recently I got in close contact with someone about how I regard. They just really got me going. You Oasis professor? Yeah, to become someone on the same level as them, I should fight all I have with what I believe in. Or something along those lines. You're giving me goosebumps. That person really that charismatic. At Sense's end, the group stopped in front of a colossal metal door. This is it. The Asian typed in a few lines of code. Door opening at her command. It's the product room. Every 24 hours, the parts deemed acceptable created that they are placed here. We still haven't found a reasonable method of assembling them. If you two have any other ideas. The room held a great many cylindrical tanks, all draped with heavy black cloth, as if they were cans lined up on a shelf. Lacey and Sawyer pushed one of them, carefully moving aside the piece of cloth. This is the transparent body of the tank, now exposed to the air. It's full of half-translucent blue liquid. Many objects akin to human hands are suspended within. We have polished and smooth surfaces in stark contrast to the rest of the sector's bleak machinery, and muscles could be seen trembling beneath the exterior, as if life itself existed within. Yet, looking from a human perspective, his hands were too large. Each palm immersed within the liquid is several sizes larger than that of a normal human. Not only that, his hands took strange forms, contorted fingers, ruptured nails, even additional fingers. The wrong shapes, wrong numbers. What's the reason for so many human hands? These are the parts you consider satisfactory? Agent twisted her head confused. Yeah, only sanctifier. Satisfactory parts are in here. Do humans not look like this? Sue, surely your guess earlier about making humans is wrong, yeah? This isn't the kind of news I was looking for. All of this is far more twisted than we thought. What exactly is this administrator making? Are there any normal administrators left in Magruzi? Oh, yeah, shouldn't we try to contact Lenny? She should be over. Almost forgot about her. You're right, Lacey. Should tell her about what's going on here and remind her to keep an eye out. Spyro immediately pulls his communication device, calling Lynn. No one's picking up. The data transfer is still not done? Perhaps, but it's been far too long. If the administrator's goal is not to create prosthetics or create human, then what is she doing with all the data from Lynn? Should we go back and look for Lenny? Assemble! Enter combat mode! All agents assemble at the west gate! Repeating! Assemble at the west gate! What's going on? Looks like there's a conflict. Please find a place to take shelter. I must gather with the remaining of the sector as well. Conflict? What kind of sanctifiers we ran into when we first arrived here? Those occasions do not require all agents to be mobilized. An event on a scale of necessary assemblage of all agents had never been recorded before. As if to punctuate the agent's words, the ground began to shake violently. Ah! Glyce's footing left her, and both Spire and the agent extended an arm to catch onto her. Damn big shockwave. Spire seemed to contemplate something, tapping the ground with his detection rod. The plates are shaking. Where's all this power coming from? Could it be a greater sanctifier? Since you know, Miss Ula had something about. Emma was getting the whip when a greater sanctifier is going to be at the reign soon. We should finish our exchange before then. Goddamn inconvenient time. This place is messed up already. We'll look for Lynn first. We can afford to be trapped in here by sanctifiers. Alright, then, agency, you are gonna come with us? The agent shook their head. I must protect the production center and results of our research. That is my duty. But please go and be safe. Our plan still has need to you. No, even if you don't intend to be part of our plan, I will just see you again, Lacey. She readied her keen blades again, waving goodbye. The temple. You're telling me this is the former administrator's body? Exactly! This lotus is born of her and her efforts. It also serves as her hearth. Could you not speak in more incomprehensible metaphors? It's no metaphor, it's only the truth. The temple is the creation's nucleus, and these vessels are the medium for its blood. At a fundamental level, not unlike a human. Avram, she burns her very being down to the ground, so that we may have such progress. Without our sacrifice, we will not have this holy ground to stand upon. It's not a thing of beauty. Even an agent through sacrifice can make something from nothing, like humanity can. Yellow gently caresses the corners of the wall, as if beholding an old friend. Let me gaze at her for a good while. Finally squeezing out her hesitant reply. But humans are not like that, because our methods are capable of creating on a higher level. We said someone who could command us. However, as I acknowledge your post completion, I began to feel doubt. The human body bound by nature to lead the path. If that was the case, then why do omnipotent humans all react to the Magnesi? We're humans intend to discard us. Even if we create another one, the pattern will repeat. My research found the stasis true to this. Thankfully, she appeared. Oh my god. Here! This is solve your issue at hand. Autonomy loves the compliance of data, which you've been looking for how long? No need to be so differential with me. If the one that can end up being... If the one you end up creating can make a cake, I'll be looking forward to tasting it. She broke their core, a nexus that could run a human input, the very thing we needed. What exactly is it? According to her, who was in the path, the core of a certain greater sanctifier, if it held something more inside. After analyzing the object, I came to an understanding. I could create a human being. Being far more perfect than a human, a supreme existence, one with no self-doubt. They couldn't create a god, then. If only I could have that one piece hidden in you, that last excerpt. Without data, those humans' imperfections, we can bridge the gap before the time comes. You would ask me to help you create a god? With you here, all our sacrifices would be made worthwhile. God shall know all and be all capable, all at once, and all lost shall be returned. As her voice reverberates in the chamber, harsh sounds of an explosion come from the ground. The ground underfoot trembles, and the terminal by Ula's side cried out in alarm. Nonchalantly, she dismissed it, returning her attention to Lynn. Lynn was petrified by that searing gaze. Is the outside alright? If you've stuffed too much time here. If you're willing to cooperate, no time is too long. Only because you have data you're looking for. Not just that, like I was saying, Lynn, we're so very much alike. I know of your past and have told you my own. Every day I've spent countless compatriots to the decommissioning line in my own hands. Without our sacrifice, we would not be here now. Without our sacrifice, there would be no creation plan for a god. I will disguise what I intend to do, Lynn. I will need you to serve as God's core. You shall be its soul, casting my freedom while gaining strength. In God, you may find all the virtues you seek. I thought I only needed to provide data. Why do you need me in this place? Her fingertip bound Lynn's lips, gliding downward, pausing at the waist. Love. She pressed inwards, ever so slightly, through Lynn's cloth. Eh? Surely tantalizing to the touch. Even through this fabric then, without a doubt. You are the closest existence to a human. Excuse me, that's her vagina. Yeah, that's clearly poking where it's not supposed to. It is only your psychological structure. You know the pain like your dearest family. If you have the resolve to continue in its face, and thus you shall create a millionfold possibilities. That's why I spot you in a sense of the extension. All I need for you is unequaled. Were you to agree, all those past sacrifices would take on a new, incomparable meaning. Sacrifices. New meaning? Okay, I can't tell if that's her crotch or her womb. Either way, it's so weird. I don't imagine a robot impregnant and the process behind that. And to grant thanks to those who have given so much to allow your neurocult to persevere until now, your ideals, your mind shall be passed in this way. Really? Surely. Praise be to Lynn for easing the pain of many. The voice in her memories once again rings out. By her side once again. She chewed it over in her mind, contemplating. What of it? Care to witness a god birth from me? Lynn's throat felt dry. Other dolls had no such function. She once felt troubled by it. But there was now extreme comfort to be found. What can this god do? Anything. A god, after all, has no limits. For example, the sanctified attacking a sector right now. A god can obliterate. Be it her companions or the countless agents of the sector, a god will shelter and deliver. Your sacrifice will relive the troubles of all. Everyone can be saved. By me? Antiquity phantasm leaps in Lynn's mind. As if the one step forward back then was me. Not that now. We need you, Lynn. Buck tenderly clasped Lynn's hand, brushing that ever so human lean liniment of her skin. Lynn still regarded her with caution, but the shades of weariness in her eyes were peeling away. I have one question left. Please. You said those sacrificed agents shall return as divine embryos. You said that once all lost shall be returned. In this new world, in this new world ruled by your god, will those embryos be nourished again? Wow, an unexpected question. I may not have an answer for you, but still looking at the visibly shaken Lynn, the drew at a near infallible pace. Why not answer that yourself? Why then myself? Wait, you. Yes, you do see it now? I can lead you to that answer. Well, more water for me. My throat is wearing its wits' end. They still seem in the realm of easy. Hmm.
みんなが努力した結果です。ガラスレンズの調整完了。
Okay, turn up the volume a little
撃
bit.
退しました。
I don't know why, but the cinematic volume is so loud. But what is it? The ones in the actual like fighting levels are not actually that bad. I assume the pen is permanent.
探索。みんなが努力した
I guess this doesn't really show anything visually. I bought the wrong one. It's fine. Oh, it's crime and punishment. Whoa. Ugh. In charge of the wait, they look so cool. Oh, I can't like in charge of the Ascension Sector. And abuse their position to create machines of blasphemy, conceal the seed of calamity, and pose a grave threat to Magarusa's security, hereby constituting the crime of heresy. Is it divine heresy? Oh! Wait, how did she get over there? Oh, flip-flop.
探索開始。ロックオン。
Gotcha! You're not so tough.
撃退しました。みんなが努力した結果です。
Hello. What, call?
Hey, Lee, you don't check your chat.
No, I just did.
What?
How long ago was it?
Like just now.
Yeah, I also responded just now.
Did you? I didn't
Huh?
hear it.
I said hello.
So do you want to play League?
I mean, sure?
We need one more. Yay! Hooray! Okay. Goodbye.
Well, I suppose my break is gonna be forced. See you later. It's been approximately 12 and a half hours.